Hi, I'm Tony Pentelloresco. I'm a naturalist, herbalist. I'm at Herbs Plus and Beadworks, 1471 Ottawa Street in Windsor, Ontario, and we are being filmed by Grassroots Production. Dave Christa, the production manager, has taken the time to do this. So today we are going to talk about how to buy vitamins. Go into a health food store, right? You don't know me from Adam. You walk in and say, hey, I want vitamin XYZ because it's going to give me a red S on my chest, blue underwear, I'm going to leap tall buildings, and bolts are going to bounce off me, right? Maybe. Now, how do you know what to get? How do you know which vitamin company is the better one? How do you know that this vitamin company is actually going to have what you're paying for? You don't know. Some of you don't do any research. You hear, oh, I need vitamin XYZ because I just read the doctor report the other day said I need vitamin XYZ because I need stronger bones and bigger muscles and more hair on my head and, it's firmer, whatever. And so you go and buy the vitamin. Or you hear some ad on TV. Take this product and you'll be a porn star with sex, or you'll lose 20,000 pounds of that ugly body mass that you're carrying, or your face and skin will last forever. You get all these ads. I hear them all the time. All right. Here below us we've got 3 types of vitamins. These are tablets. Generally speaking, these go into your body and go out the same way they went in. Same with this. You look at this tablet, if you can see it on the video, it's got a nice shiny coat on it. That's wax, caramellase. And when you break that open, it's inside the capsule as well. You can't digest it. It will not happen. A lot of these companies, you see the little line there? See if I can do this. Hold on, I'm going to pull out my magic knife. This magic knife will cut through butter, I'm telling you. Okay, you take your knife. Now, when you look at these coatings, you can see here there's a coating. It's probably about a 1/16 to a 32nd of an inch thick. There is no way you can break that down. That's like putting cement over your food. Same thing. You cannot digest this. Now, you will find this in a lot of the lower end companies, where you'll find them in some of the drugstores, some of the supermarkets, some of the more the shopping type stores, the big, that sell clothing and all this stuff. You walk in there and they're a multi-merchandising store, and you got clothing here, and you got tools over there, and you got bikes over here, and you got all these things going on, and they sell you these vitamins which you cannot digest. What would you do with these if you had them? Put them in a coffee grinder, powder them up, and throw them in the garden. Let the fungus in the dirt break it down, because you can't. All right? Same with this. This is a waxy coating surrounding. There's no way you're going to break that down. Now, people will spend mega bucks on vitamins, and that's fine, and you should use vitamins, but you should use the ones you can digest. Now, this one is in a capsule. These are the ones I suggest the most, because as you can see, I can open this. Okay? You can see there's a bit of an opening there. Right there. See that gap? I've opened this. Now, if I don't want to use the capsule in my assimilating the vitamin, I can open this and sprinkle this on my food. I can put this in my yogurt. I can put this in my protein shake. I can sprinkle it on my cottage cheese. I can put it in a salad dressing. There's no end to what I can do with this. Okay? Now I'm going to squeeze it back. This you can digest. This you can break down. Some of you have heard about the time-release vitamins. If you take a time-release, it's going to stay in your system longer. If this was a time-release vitamin here, it would be in as long as it took to go in one way and out the other. No use, no value. Some of you, and I hear this all the time, I'm in the store here, like I said, I'm in Windsor, Ontario, I'm at Herbs Plus and Beadworks, and people come in all the time. I do consultations. So they bring me their vitamins, and one guy brought me a vitamin that had aluminum oxide in it, and copper oxide in it. This was industrial waste, wrapped up in a coated material, which they put inside this material, something to dissolve and break it down so that the body could absorb it. So in other words, they're allowing you to absorb the toxic aluminum and the toxic copper that much more effectively. And the rest of it went out the door. So, why am I saying this? Because you need to read. Read your labels. Now, I'm going to give you a vitamin here. This is a multiple vitamin. This is one that we suggest. Sometimes you'll see on the label like this one says take 6 capsules a day. There's two theory on vitamins. One, you should take small amounts throughout the day so that you have a complete long-term sustenance. And that might be fine for some of you who may be severely deficient because the foods you've been eating has been McDonald's and Burger King and junk foods and cookies and chips and whatever else you're eating. Or you've been eating a lot of soy and canola oil and your body's just totally broken down. So you may want to do that 6 times a day. Some of the rest of you who may not be suffering some severe health issues but are just trying to maintain health, 1 to 2 of these a day will be more than sufficient with the meal. Open one of these up and sprinkle it on your meal. Now, I always suggest get iron-free. Iron can be stored in the liver, it can be toxic, so I don't believe in having vitamins with iron in them. And if you have iron and calcium in the same package, they can have a neutralizing effect with each other anyway. But when you read this on here, look for milligram strength. Now this one's telling me, for instance, it's got vitamin A at 25,000 IUs, or international units. That's per 6 tablets. So what you're doing is you're taking that 6 capsule and dividing that by 25,000. So that's giving you about 4,125 IUs per capsule. So when you look at that, you're looking at it the way you're supposed to. Not the 25,000 IUs, it's the 25,000 IUs per 6 capsules. 4,125 IUs is what you're actually getting. For some of you, that's more than enough. Okay, always look for the milligram strength or the actual measurement. If it just gives you a percentage, the RDA percentage, the recommended daily allowance, that is a false sense of value. Junk. Don't waste your money. If that's all they're giving you, don't waste your money. On a bottle, if it says proprietary blend, okay, you go in there, it says it's got XYZ, 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, A to Z, combination of different things, and beside it, it says proprietary blend 500 milligrams. What that is telling you basically is all that together equals 500 milligrams. Not that it's giving you 500 milligrams of each item, all together is 500 milligrams. And you don't know which item is predominantly the higher amount because it's not giving you a listing. Now if you get another product, similar quality or similar ideal that's going to help heal, and it's giving you A, B, C, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, X, Y, Z, and it's telling you this particular line has 100 milligrams, this one has 200 milligrams, this one has 20, this one has 5, that's accurate. That's what you want to know. You want to know exactly what's going on there. Something, let's say for instance you're looking for something for the immune system. So it's giving you Boswellia serrata, it's giving you ashwagandha in it, it's giving you echinacea in it, and it's giving you, let's say, astragalus, okay? And the proprietary blend of 500 milligrams, you don't know what the heck you got because it's telling you that all 4 of those things are giving you 500 milligrams. Don't assume you're getting 125 milligrams per thing I mentioned. Doesn't mean that. Never has. Now, let's say you're going to another company and it has the same exact stuff. It has the astragalus, the echinacea, the boswellia, and let's say it has myrrh. Okay, but it's giving you per line 500 milligrams of the boswellia, 200 milligrams of the myrrh, 300 milligrams of the echinacea, 600 milligrams of astragalus. And what you're looking for is the echinacea, and you see the echinacea and you say, oh, it's got 300 milligrams. That's accurate. That's giving you an accurate assessment.